Minister Vaishnaw, there are two global meta trends playing out simultaneously. One, you've got American President Donald Trump pushing, coercing companies to come and invest in America and make America great again. And you've got the potential opportunity for India to plug into China plus one global supply chains. We've missed that bus a couple of times in the past when that window of opportunity was created. Given the pressures on American companies, global companies to set up manufacturing in the United States, what makes you think that a lot of these global companies which are looking at India, assessing whether it can be a source of manufacturing as they expand outside China, that India is where they're likely to come? They've been to Vietnam, they've been to Indonesia, they've been to Mexico, other countries. Why do you think this time they may choose India?
So Rahul, we must see this from a different frame. The frame that I would like to present before you is the frame of trust, the frame of talent, and the frame of design capabilities. That's very uniquely Indian advantage that we have here. Without taking any names, where would you find a country where there's so much design talent available? There is such an abundance of talent, as Shobna ji said, almost 2,000 GCCs working on most of very advanced chips, very advanced design solutions that are being done for the so many global companies. So that kind of talent is available, and the biggest factor is the way our Prime Minister has conducted his economic and foreign policy over the last 10 years. The world today trusts India. We respect IPR. We respect the knowledge created by other countries. So that trust is a very big defining factor. And that's why we are seeing so much interest in people shifting their supply chains, not just supply chains, but shifting their value chains to India. So I would say that look at from that frame. So if we look at that frame, then we'll see that today people want to manufacture semiconductors in India. They see India as definitely one of the top 3 destinations for semiconductors in the coming years, right? And the base is already set. They see India should become the use case capital for AI, right? Today, models are practically becoming commoditized. So how do we create that entire ecosystem where we should be able to create use cases and applications and agents for the entire world's industry? So that's the framework I would like to see. The framework of trust, the framework of design, and the framework of availability of talent.
Sultan Ahmed bin Suleiman, when you spoke first, you spoke about what excited you about what you were seeing in India and why DP World was so bullish on India's prospects. What more do you think you'd like to see from Minister Vaishnaw and from the Indian government, which you think from the lens of an international investor could help India truly unlock its economic potential?
I'm very pleased and happy with the support of the government. And I tell you, as a good example is the Excellency Minister. In one day I meet him and a lot of things are resolved. This is the policy in India. But I'll touch on something else about multinationals. Today is a window of opportunity because many manufacturers want to move out to the Far East, mainly China, because in the pandemic, the whole supply chain shut down. And China just opened a year and a half. China is facing tremendous difficulties in exporting what they haven't produced. That's why a multinational like Apple moved to India and they produce in India. Now, one of the multinationals, without naming them, is we are shipping for them 10 to 12 billion from India, which they manufacture in there. There'll be many more coming. And when you talk about Trump, I know it's a very interesting subject. People talk about him basically trying to tax and try to raise the duties. What Trump wants is fair trade. He doesn't want free trade. Fair trade, from Trump's point, American market is open. You want to work with me, open your markets. And we don't want to name which countries, but many countries are like that. And he's very happy with India and how the progress in India. I believe with the nearshoring, which means a lot of people don't want to manufacture far, they want to manufacture in the consumer market. There's no other place better than India. I only have one issue with Indian manufacturers and traders. A lot of them are so busy enjoying a big market, so export, not many people are interested. Let me tell you, I met many of them. They do amazing job, but they have a big market locally. However, I see a change. One of the companies called TVS Motorcycle, they're one of the largest in the world. He actually went to manufacture outside and he went to export to Africa. Now in Africa, we are in over 48 countries. And we're working with him as we speak now in giving him facilities in Africa. But many will move. They have no choice to avoid taxes or whatever. They will have to come, in my opinion, too.